Alright, guys. Alright, we're talking about Body Count's fucking record, Manslaughter. Alright, this one came out June 10th, 2014. I remember it was summer, it was hot as fuck. And let me see, I should actually have this one on disc as well. Yeah, got it right here. Body Count Manslaughter. Alright. I remember I was waiting for this record. I was waiting for my pre-order to come in because I ordered that. And I got a fucking like poster with it as well. And I think I even got like a shirt. But I was waiting for my pre-order. It was summer. It was tight. Talk Shit, Get Shot came out for the video. And I was like, man, this shit is dope as a motherfucker. So I was waiting for it. But released June 10th, 2014. It's 50 minutes in length. They actually signed a deal with Sumerian Records, which is badass. And it was produced by Will Putney, which is bad fucking ass. Let's go ahead and talk about the personnel, because once again it changed, and they kept this one all the way going through Bloodlust. So let's talk about this one. Ice-T on vocals, Ernie C on lead guitar, Ill Will on drums, so the drummer changed, Vincent Price back on bass, which is tight, he came back, Wanted the Dead on rhythm guitar, which is a great addition, and Shauna Sean as sampler. So let's go ahead and talk about that one. It charted on the Billboard at number 102. Top 3 tracks on this one. Let's go ahead and talk about the track listing here. My top 3 tracks are, oh, this one's tough. God, this is so fucking hard. Alright, I'm gonna say my number 1 is 99 Problems, the BC remix, which is dope as fuck. Pray for Death is gotta be my second one. That's just fucking really good. And Black Voodoo Sex, man, he did the part 2 from the original record, which is dope, and I'm digging that so fucking much. But let's go ahead and talk through the track list. Talk Get Shot was the original single off of it. It was dope as fuck when it came out. You know, the whole video and shit was so dope. Pray for Death, which is just dope as fuck. Pray for death. You know, it's got some fucking really cool thrash tunes to it. 99 Problems BC version, which is tight. It's pretty much 99 Problems, you know, because, you know, a lot of people just know it by Jay-Z, but actually Ice-T is the innovator, and he actually came up with it first. So, you know, you got to give it to him. He did the whole BC remix with it, and it's tight, it's heavy, and it's cool. Back to Rehab is tight. You know, I can relate to it because of my father. He's been in rehab a million times, which is cool. It's pretty much him, you know, explaining, you know, men gotta be men, you gotta take care of yourselves, man. Manslaughter is just a dope. It's got like kind of like a 1, 2, 3 thrash beat. Get a Job is actually really fucking good too, you know. Talking about going out and getting a job, being a motherfucking man. You know, it's cool. Institutionalized 2014. It's a Suicidal Tendencies cover, which is actually really cool because he's you know, they're influenced by Suicidal Tendencies, and me, I've listened to that song a million times, and it's cool that they put like a little modern twist in it. You know, they put a modern twist. They mentioned Kool-Aid. He mentioned Xbox. You know, he mentioned, you know, credit card companies and email, and, you know, sit and get your email and shit. We can, you know, shit that we can all relate to. You know, the everyday hardworking man. Pop Bubble, featuring Jamie Josta from Hatebreed, which is cool. They're friends. They do the podcast together. Tight as fuck. Enter the Dark Side is cool. Enter the Dark Side. You know, cool. There's a bitch in the pit. You know, that's cool. Definitely talk about women. Black Voodoo Sex, which is cool. It's definitely in an interlude going on to the first record, which is very cool. I'm excited about that, and I think it's tight. Wanna Be a Gangster, which is tight. Telling, you know, kids, hey, you want to be a gangster? Well, here's what's going to happen. You know, the repercussions and, you know, the disadvantages of being a gangster and why you want to do that when you could just go to school and make money. You know, it's cool. I Will Always Love You, which is somewhat of a tribute to the Troops type of song, which is dope, and I support them and I back them on the song 100%. they ended up ending it with 99 Problems BC. 99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one, but they put like a hard rock, heavy metal twist to it, and it rolls out very nicely. Totally puts a shine on the record and ends up ending the record. I kind of wish they didn't end the record with this one. I mean, I get it, it's a great song, but I kind of wish they would have ended it with like, Pray for Death, or, I think A Bitch in the Pit would have been kind of cool to end it off with. I think they should have ended it off with, not a cover song. I like the original songs a little bit more, but I'm digging it regardless, though. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this one, and we're going to rate this one at... This one's going to get a 9. The reason why, I think the track listing is kind of goofed up a little. Don't get me wrong, I love covers, but I think they just did a little too many covers on this one. It's still good. It's still a great record. I love the features with Jamie Josta. I'm digging that one. But I just think the track listing could have been a little bit better on that one. And I think the covers, I think they did just a little too much. But it's still a great record. It's still a 9 out of 10. I bought the son of a bitch. It's that damn good. If I can wait for the pre-orders and suffer, it's worth it, guys. Ice-T is a great lyricist. I definitely look up to him for inspiration anytime I'm running low on lyrics. He's a great guy, and obviously, Vincent Price, Juan of the Dead, they put a lot of work into this, and you can hear it, and it's a great record, and it's always going to be one of my all-time favorites. 9 out of 10 for Manslaughter. Great fucking record. Alright, guys, we're going to talk about their next record, Bloodlust. Let's do it, guys. Yeah.